today at Duis Farms, and I am joined by Scott and Matt. First Trust and Savings Bank is sponsoring our segment today. So Scott, you actually grew up on a farm, right? And now work in the farm management department at First Trust. So can you tell us a little bit about what that has been like and how your background has helped you?
Yeah, I'm a fifth generation farmer and landowner, and have a background in finance and wealth management as well. And so it's given me kind of a unique perspective to deal with a landowner and a tenant.
And what has it been like working with him, somebody that actually understands what you're going through if you're going to get a loan or need any help?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Scott's very fair, knowledgeable. It's great working with somebody with a farm background, understands agronomy, our soils, our farming practices, and it's great to work with somebody who's willing to try new things and keep a good perspective of our landlord too.
And what is that process like when you go into the bank and say you need a loan or need some help? What has that, what does that look like?
Just good communication in the off season. Scott's always available via text or email, so we're always communicating back and forth, but a lot of it's planning in the off season.
And Scott, I know that that's something that's important to First Trust and Savings Bank, sort of that personal relationship. I know that that's something that sets you apart. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're a local, boots on the ground bank and department. And we are data driven, but we have very good relationships with our vendors and our tenants and landowners. So we try to help them succeed as much as possible, and our landowners is our main objective as well.
And you're literally out in the field, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So this combine behind us, can you talk a little bit about that for somebody who maybe is watching and is not a farmer? What is a combine? What does it do? And why is it a piece of farm equipment that might need to be purchased that you might need a loan for?
Yep, this is a CILiving 250. We're harvesting soybeans today. So the main objective of it is we're harvesting soybeans out of the pods. It's cleaning it, and obviously we're dumping it in the grain cart over there and taking it to town to be processed. So that's the simplest form.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for chatting with me. And now we're going to do a little bit of exploring. This is my first time ever riding in a combine. So how does that work? So the GPS comes up and then what?
He'll drive it, he'll steer it.
And so this is actually like harvesting.
So it's taking them, the soybeans are in those little pods.
Uh-huh.
And then they'll go through the machine and then they'll separate them out of the pods, and we'll just have just the beans behind us. That's like a really
I
sample
see.
Right there.
Okay.
We're dumping just the bean.
What is that noise?
That's like, so where you last like stop cutting, that basically like wake up at the end of the row. Like,
oh.
Because you're engaged on auto steer, and there's been accidents where people have like fallen asleep.
And then what kind of machine do you use when you plant? Is it a different?
Yep, so like we'll use that tractor, and then we'll pull basically a bean planter, and we got a corn and a bean planter. The corn we plant on wider rows, which are about as double as wide as this. These are 15-inch rows for soybeans.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna dump on him, and then he'll take and go dump on our semis.
Okay.
Then take them to the elevator.
And when you say dump, so you get all the soybeans out into there, and then
We're harvesting them, and then they're gonna come out clean into his auger cart, and then
okay.
They're gonna transport them to town.
Sweet. Oh yeah, there's dumping. How long does it take you to harvest an entire field like this?
This field's like 340 acres, and each combine's probably doing 17, 18 acres an hour. So the pair is 35 to 40, on average.
That was really fun, and I learned so much. And now I'm chatting with Mike and Anissa. So Mike, tell me about this farm, because this is your family farm, right?
Yeah, this is a family farm of cousins of mine that I've been farming for about 8 years.
And why is it important to work with a bank that actually understands farm needs?
Oh, many reasons. It's so important that they understand the struggles that we go through, what kind of needs we have with input costs, with land purchases, or any other lending needs for our business.
And what has your experience with First Trust been like in that regard?
Very knowledgeable, very receptive to our needs, accessibility, friendliness, responsive to our calls, and
Always being available then.
absolutely being available.
And then Anissa, what attracts farm businesses to your bank specifically?
Sure thing. At the First Trust and Savings Bank of Watsika and Clifton, you'll find a team of professionals that are ready to offer a unique group of deposit type accounts that offer flexibility and some generous returns. Those are then redistributed back into the community with loans to farmers and businesses. Our loan officers understand agriculture.
And so what makes you unique?
We offer not only our deposit accounts, but as well as our full spectrum lending in terms of all for ag and farming.
And so I've talked a lot with them about why they are interested in banking with you. What attracted you to work there?
What attracted me to work there? I really enjoy living in the middle of agriculture, and I wanted to learn more about that, and it is a wonderful service to be able to give back to our farmers of our community.
And I know that that's something that is really important with First Trust and Savings Bank, being here and being a really big part of the ag community and then giving back. So thank you for all that you do.
Yes.
Well, we thank First Trust and Savings for sponsoring our segment today. And if you want more information, you can visit us on the web at ciLiving.tv after the show.